Ottawa police on Thursday gave an update on the controversial traffic stop race data collection project that is to start in only weeks. Now, police said Thursday that so far about 40 officers have stopped upwards of 1,500 cars as they test this project right now. Now, it involves categorizing the officer's perception of race. On Thursday, police showed us how they go about doing a traffic stop using the mobile data terminal, which is what officers would use in a cruiser.
As with all traffic stops, we query the driver of the car, the truck, or the motorcycle. The driver's license is swiped through the card reader, which comes equipped in all police vehicles. The swiping of the card populates the required fields on the screen in front of you. That information is processed and provides the officers with information such as whether or not the driver is properly licensed, his driving history, whether or not he has a criminal record, or if he's wanted by police. In order for us to capture the data that will be required to be extracted and eventually analyzed, the officer adds the driver information to the traffic stop. Again, most of the information is pre-filled with the swipe. The officer then verifies all required fields are populated, including the sex of the driver, and also the role of the driver. Here the officer would select either driver operator or driver owner. The officer then tabs down to the race category and makes a selection. In this case, the officer perceived the driver to be white. That information is now logged. Unfortunately, the officer issues an offense notice to the driver of the vehicle and hands back his driving documents. The officer then returns to his vehicle to complete the traffic stop. The final outcome of the call is entered, and in this case, it's a provincial statute as the driver was fined under the Highway Traffic Act. The officer then tabs over to the How Cleared field, scrolls down, and chooses the appropriate value, charged in this instance. Keep in mind that these templates are not solely for traffic stops and are used by officers for every call for service. Also captured is data related to whether or not the officer perceived the race of the driver prior to the decision to stop the car, or did not perceive the race of the driver prior to the decision to stop the car. In this example, it's noon, the windows aren't tinted on the vehicle, the officer has a clear view of the driver, and race perceived is selected. The traffic stop is completed, and the officer resumes his patrol.
Now, the race data collection project is slated to begin on June 27th. For the Ottawa Sun, I'm Danielle Bell.